UPITN presents World Cup Profiles, background to the finalists in soccer's greatest contest. Today's team, Brazil. The brilliant Brazilians, unfamiliar in blue strip, but instantly recognizable in style. The favourites to capture yet again the title they've won 3 times before. And if this recent performance against the cup holders West Germany is any guide, they probably will be lining up in the River Plate Stadium in Buenos Aires on cup final day. That goal by Nunes sent Brazil into raptures and West Germany to only their 4th defeat since winning the World Cup 4 years ago. And it silenced those critics who've said Brazil are a spent force. Team training in Brazil this year took place in the usual atmosphere of heated speculation by the local press. But it was quite a different climate in which the players began their European tour. A warm-up program was precisely what they needed. Brazil came 4th in the World Cup in 1974 and last won the trophy in 1970, in the days of Tostão and Pelé, who've since passed into soccer legend. The current manager, Claudio Coutinho, feels his new squad is good enough to reclaim the glory days. He's tried to combine native Brazilian skills with European discipline to produce a balanced blend that's both attractive to watch and effective in action. Still first choice in goal is Emerson Leão, 28 years old with over 50 international appearances and a regular member of the 1974 team. He's known for his command in the goal area, and unlike many Latin American keepers, he doesn't indulge in unnecessary acrobatics. Here he is in action, cutting out a high ball from a German corner. And saving from Francis Platini. The most experienced man in Brazil's defence is José Maria Rodrigues Alves, known as Zé Maria, 28 years old, 50 caps, as black as ebony and almost as hard, an absolutely implacable defender. He's also fast enough to provide overlaps on the wing. Also in defence, Antonio Dias dos Santos, known as Tonino, a 29-year-old believed by many to be the best right back in Brazil. He's sometimes preferred to Zé Maria. On the left side of the defence, José Antonio Amaral, seen here in yellow, cutting out a dangerous French pass. And again defusing a French attack with a timely back pass to Leão. In a team famous for its attack, the steadiness of Brazil's defence is sometimes overlooked. It coped pretty well with West Germany's attacks. A reliable defence then. But as with most successful sides, Brazil's really creative thinking is done in midfield. And directing the strategy there is one of the greatest players Brazil has ever produced, Captain Roberto Rivellino, the only man in the present team who played in the great cup-winning side of 1970. He's now 31, but he's still deadly in all aspects of the game: marking, passing, defending, shooting. In short, the complete footballer. Among his skills, a ferocious shot reserved for penalties and free kicks, like these two against France. In the qualifying round, a penalty against Bolivia. With one long, accurate pass, Rivellino can switch completely the axis of the attack. A man with such skill will obviously be closely watched, and Rivellino may find, as Pelé did, but close, tough marking will cramp his style. Roberto Rivellino has played over 100 times for Brazil, and along with Sweden's Bjorn Nordqvist, whom he'll play against in Argentina, he's certain in the next few months to break the present world record for international appearances. Assisting Rivellino in midfield is Antonio Cerezo, 22 years old, fast and deceptive, and with the potential to be among Brazil's finest players. Then there's João Batista da Silva, only 23, who in recent matches has come on as substitute for Rivellino, and Edinho Nazareth Filho, known as Edinho, number 6 here, already showing amazing poise for his 22 years. Against Germany, his persistence won him the ball even when he seemed to have lost it. Among the forwards, another newcomer who's exploded on the world soccer scene, Arthur Antunes Coimbra, known more conveniently as Zico. At 25, he's been hailed as the new Pelé. This is why. That was Zico's first in Brazil's 8-0 trouncing of Bolivia in the South American playoffs. He went on to score 3 more. Zico's power and speed will trouble many defences in Argentina. The French certainly had their problems containing him. In a forward line bursting with talent, Roberto Gil is often among the scorers. 26 years old, he's a fast right winger with a fierce shot. He too had a part in the destruction of Bolivia. Finally, 21-year-old Jose Reinaldo Lima, who plays as a twin striker with Zico. He's very quick on the break and can poach goals by darting onto through balls into the penalty area. This move against France was typical. Brazil is drawn in what's generally agreed to be the second most difficult group, against Austria, Spain and Sweden. Claudio Coutinho feels his team is tough enough to face the challenge, and thinks there's little European sides can teach present-day Brazil about the rigours of the game. So if Brazil keep their concentration while expressing their skills, they must stand a very good chance of winning the cup for an unprecedented 4th time.